looking at the faces of two people who did not transfer the money, but
We're going to
us,
transfer.
a person who could be trusted with, you know, purchasing stuff like sofas. At this stage, it's, you know, it's weird. I didn't expect it. Can I trust you not to be the drama queen that you usually are when we leave? He's like, are we going out? No, it doesn't look like we're going out, because when we're going out, we put you...
Where are we going?
Where we're going?
Where are we going? Tell the viewers where we're going.
We're going to the bank. We're going to the bank to transfer the remainder of the house deposit and other legal fees that we have to pay for the crappy work. Anyway, whenever we leave, we put this special collar that vibrates on our pin. The thing is, it vibrated once and now he knows, so he doesn't even try to bark or anything. So today I'm thinking, because we're going away for like less than half an hour, so less than an hour, even if he barks, it won't be like a huge deal. So I want to check whether he'll go crazy without the bark collar, or if he'll be smart.
I don't think he will. Last time it was because he knew something was wrong.
So let's go see how he behaves. We have a camera here as well. We will not stay if he gets upset.
By the way, we're getting a house. By the way, the recap. By the way, she had jaw surgery. By the way.
As you can see, I'm in distress.
First time viewers do this thing like what, a sentence a month thing since you started the vlog.
Ah, okay. Does this look like a man who's about to purchase a house?
You're not supposed to have cameras in the back.
Oh, okay. You're looking at the faces of two people who did not transfer the money, but
we're going to transfer money. We're trying to avoid a £25 fee for a transfer of hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands of pounds. But I want to pay the fee. 25 plus 25 is £50. Think about how you could buy a toaster with that money. You need to buy a toaster. You can buy a kettle with that money.
True.
You can buy a mini fridge with that money.
Good job, good thinking. Okay, so yeah, we didn't transfer first off to avoid that fee, but also I had problems with online banking that have been resolved partially, so I could do
Hopefully.
it at home.
If it doesn't work, you go back there and
tomorrow, right? Anyway, what we thought would happen didn't happen, but it's okay because it's about to happen soon.
Do you know what else you have to do? You have to find a kettle, and you have to buy the kettle and the microwave and select Amazon delivery Thursday when it arrives for us. So you have your coffee. You need a coffee, right? You need a kettle and a fridge for the milk. Kettle not for the milk. Kettle is for the water.
It's so cute. In the morning, I wake up and he's like, "I need to show you something. I'm like, what is it?"
I was thinking, I can't deal with her in this house mood when she doesn't have coffees every half an hour.
Anyway, he showed me the fridge for the milk, which
A
will...
mini fridge.
A mini fridge, yeah. So we bought a huge fridge, but this will be a mini fridge
So-
for the milk, but also it will be in a cinema room upstairs. Once
Yes.
the cinema room is made, it's ready, it's prepared.
Yes, it will be full of cans of Coke, but until then it can also be a fridge for the cat and dog cans, because we're going to have them in the cat room, so we fade them in there rather than in the kitchen where they always scream at us.
Ah, that's smart. That's very
I've been
smart.
thinking about this for months.
Okay, we forgot to check on our pin, but I think he heard our voice and so he's very calm right now, but I wanted to check. Look at that, look at that. Look at that. Oh, who's this boy? Such a clever boy. One hurdle over. I finally was able to log into my online banking. I wasn't able to do it before. I was using, there's this thing in Barclays bank, Pincestry. It's additional security when you want to do some online banking activity. Anyway, it didn't work on my app. Tried my old Pincestry, didn't work. Went to the shop, to the Barclays branch, they couldn't figure it out. Used Amon's Pincestry and that worked, so thank God for that. Yeah, anyway, one of the free payments is complete. There's a limit on how much you can pay a day, so the remainder of the payment will need to be made tomorrow. And yeah, now I need to do three things. I need to find the kettle, I need to deal with financing provider for the furniture stuff. Because I'm not a citizen, I'm a resident but not a citizen, because of that I can't vote, and if I can't vote it shows up on my credit report and I'm not as trusted, so to speak, so I have to provide additional documentation saying that I am indeed a person who could be trusted with, you know, purchasing stuff like sofas. So there's extra hurdles for that, but it's okay. It's okay, we have it under control. So yeah, I'm gonna deal with that. I'm gonna find kettle, and I think that's it for today for me. Have a business coaching session in 2 hours. I've totally forgot about that. I need to do that as well. And yeah, my day started 3 hours ago, and I feel like I haven't been as productive as I could have been. I don't know. I just really needed that rest for some reason. And now it doesn't feel good. It felt good when I was sleeping, but now it doesn't feel good because it feels like half the day has been wasted. In a couple of days time, or actually the day after tomorrow to be precise, we are going to the house. Our house. And we're gonna start doing all the renovations and measuring and everything. Aman is of course excited mostly about measuring everything to ensure that the furniture we're buying is gonna fit and, you know, all that stuff. But I'm most excited about lifting the floors and destroying the tiles, as you guys probably know. Anyway, I'm coming on here to say that I cannot believe that I got paid today. The last payment came through from my previous employer and the amount is wrong. So I have official documentation with amounts listed to be payable and they don't match, and they don't match quite a bit. So I'm thinking, how can you be so bad at your job? How can you be so negligent? Because truthfully, today is the last day to reimburse me, and if not, they will be facing a lot of repercussions. And I'm thinking, at this stage, it's, you know, it's weird. I didn't expect it, but I'm rolling with it. I already reached out to the guys I was working with to reach out to them and push them to pay, but I'm gonna call them now just to ensure that it happens. So messed up. So messed up. Right, Irving? He loves sitting on my pod. I'm really scared that he will accidentally scratch it, so I keep thinking of putting like a cover on it. I keep forgetting about it. Who's a big boy? He really wants to go for a walk, but we cannot go now because I'm expecting a laptop to come through from my new employment, and I have to be here because I'll need to show proof of ID and everything. But this boy is asking for an early walk, and I get it. Sometimes you just want to poo a little too much and you can't wait. He doesn't want to go in the garden. He only goes puppy in the garden. He doesn't go number 2 in the garden. You need to learn again. When you were little, you was doing everything in the garden. Everything. Oh no you don't. Oh no you don't. Do not eat my pod. Okay, I'll let you know how that call goes. It's so fucked up. So fucked up. I've just received my work laptop, and by the weight of it, I don't think it's a good quality laptop. Laptops that I had previously, both of my employments were really heavy, well, quite heavy, but also quite sturdy, very fast. The computer's not fast enough. How am I supposed to do my work fast enough? That's the implication. Oh, it looks like it's black. I like that. ThinkPad. These days, there's quite a bit of work, and every day something happens. Like, so much turbulence. I just don't get it. Everything is happening at the same time. There's been prolonged periods of time when nothing happened, and all of a sudden, everything is happening. Dealing with Lymeria, cremation, dealing with Lyra's heart scan. We are sending him to do breast cut heart clinic, cardiology department in Europe or even the world. New work, new house, everything. Everything is so exciting, but it's literally, I'm not able to give my all to everything, and it stresses me out a lot because I want to do my best and I just don't because there's so much stuff happening. Up. Good boy. So I spoke about it with my business coach yesterday. Left leg. It was actually quite productive. She told me to prepare a plan for the least amount of work that I will be comfortable with and content with, and do that as opposed to having Napoleon plans of doing everything to the best of my ability, and stick to that. And then if I am able to do more, I will. It kind of is helping me relax a little bit. Of course, it doesn't change the fact that I don't feel anxious. I definitely feel less anxious because I'm allowing myself to take a slower and more down-to-earth approach, I suppose, more realistic approach towards things, and just do what I can. Really, it is calming. It is really calming to know that I can't just do everything. Like, there's no hours in a day. I don't have enough mental capacity to just do everything. So allowing myself to relax works somehow. I'm gonna take our pin for a walk now, and then I'll deal with everything else. We are going to be making the last payment for the house today. Tomorrow is the official completion date, and I'm gonna start preparing what we're gonna take with us to the house, all of the tools, and I really need to force myself to spend some time learning today as well. So I'm gonna be doing that potentially when I come back after lunch, and doing other things that are on my list. But for now, we are going for a walk. Our pin is ready to go. Leo upset because he's gonna be looking all silly. He thinks he looks silly, but everybody else loves it. Leo flies a hair against the rain, and let's go. Alright, here's the exciting part. It is end of Tuesday right now. Tomorrow we have, well, the house purchase should be complete. So we're supposed to be getting the keys to the house tomorrow, but we can't make it tomorrow, so we'll be getting the keys on Thursday. But tomorrow in the evening, we are going to go to a gig that I booked pre-pandemic. It's been about four years since I booked the gig, but it has been rescheduled. And finally it's happening tomorrow, and I'm very excited, mostly because it's a really heavy metal deathcore situation, so it will be fun to get rid of all of the negative emotions. And the thing is, I don't even listen to that band anymore. I used to listen to it once during a certain period of my life, and that's it. But I think the atmosphere will be great, and it's a huge arena, and there'll be fun supporting bands, and you know, it's gonna be fun. But before that, we need to start packing. And Arpine isn't helping at all, he's just running around with his toys. What's the plan, Arpine? What's the plan? What are you doing? Okay, good job. Now that you are relaxed, so to speak, I'd like to show you the bag. I used to use this bag for my drum kit equipment, like the hardware. It's quite spacious, you can really fit a lot in there, and it works perfectly for me because, let me show you what we'll be bringing this time. First and foremost, we're going to be bringing a cooler. I know that there will be a lot of mess, a lot of dust with everything we'll be doing, and it's always good to have a hoover on hand. I will also be bringing a brush, like a miniature brush, but hoover, you can't go wrong with it, and it's quite small, and it will fit in this bag. That's the most important part. We're also going to be bringing a few sleeping bags because there's no furniture. This is one of them. I've never slept in a sleeping bag, so that's gonna be fun. I really don't mind just sleeping on the floor, but having a sleeping bag is definitely a bonus. So I'm going to be packing this thing in there as well. I'm going to be taking like a blanket or something, like a warm blanket to, I don't know, I guess we get cold. I don't know what the situation with the gas is, but I assume the gas is available and the heating is available, but I don't think it will be, I don't know. I get cold. I need something warm. Another thing is a whole box of my tools to get rid of the tiles, and you know, this is quite heavy, so I'll most probably put it in my backpack. We have some protective gear here, glasses, headphones, and Arpine's headphones are, I'll be bringing them. But these guys are also going to be going into the backpack because they're out. I'm gonna put them here for now. Okay, we have a hammer, pliers, a set of screwdrivers, this very important thing. I have a whole box of screwdrivers as well. I'm gonna take that too. And all of these bad boys, I'm gonna go into this special guild bag, which contains the tool that I bought, the vibrating tool that helps you lift the tiles and stuff. So all of those guys are gonna be here. And this is the core, but then we will also be bringing items like coffee, sugar, clothing. We're gonna be staying there overnight, but like all of this stuff, coffee cup, will just need to be there like permanently throughout the whole process of renovations, because you know, this is stuff that I need and can't do this project without it. We got the house, by the way, and we haven't even celebrated. Well, we are going to be celebrating in the evening when we go to a metal show, but before that, the band is called I Prevail. Anyway, so Aman worked all night last night, and he made something that he was very excited to show me, and it's awesome. It's awesome. But he asked me prior to looking at it to show you my thing. Okay, so the first task when we go there, one of the first tasks that Aman will be in charge of, will be taking the real measurements of the property. And for that, I printed out a house plan on a one sheet, and I got 3 copies just in case I spill coffee on it, or like I've been eaten. I don't know, things happen, so I have 3 copies of it. And Aman looks at it, he's like, it's not gonna work. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, you take a pen and you write down the measurements, it's like there's enough space. It may be a little awkward at times, but there's enough space. Anyway, spent all night yesterday working on something, and I'm gonna show you what he did. Here is Aman's baby. He takes a room and then he used some freaking symbols for water, for plumbing, for existing, and for new socket and switches. Okay, so as it looks, we will need new plumbing here. I suppose it's for Arpin's shower. Oh!
It's not the main thing. The main thing is the measurement. This is just a plan. Okay, so next one. These are for you to type in the actual figures. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god! He created spaces for the measurements, and frankly, it does look kind of messy because of this, but it also makes total sense. You know which one is which. With the pen, you couldn't tell which measurement is for which. There's nothing on the first floor. You're not gonna do any new sockets or anything? You didn't plan for that? We need to know what the existing ones are in order to plan a new
Bedroom 3.
We do this when we're there. We need to find out where the existing sockets.
It's very extensive, really nice work, but I'm still gonna go with this. We are going to be leaving for the I Prevail show in about 20 minutes. I'm very excited. They did release a new album. I listened to the first couple of tracks and they were literally like quite far from my choice in music, but there's a few songs that just hit so well, and I'm really hoping that they will play them. All in all, being in a metal rock show, I think I've been to a metal show once. Majority of the rock shows I go to are either punk rock or a little softer than metal. So yeah, this will be quite a bit of change, but I'm sure it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna get back home midnight, potentially even after midnight. Everything is packed for tomorrow. I'm so looking forward to tomorrow. You guys have no idea, it's gonna be so awesome. Just getting the keys to our house, and I'm going to be filming a lot, obviously. This is going to be a start of a really awesome journey in our lives, and I am welcoming this, however challenging it may be. I am a house owner in the UK, in London. It's crazy. I still cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. It is an insane thought. Until I'm there, holding the keys and just being at it's, you know, I don't think I'll fully appreciate the gravity of this. Box Park is over there, and we are on our way to the show. We are literally 10 minutes away, but we need to get some food first. And I'm already spotting some metalheads around. Aman decided to come in wearing his pajamas.
These aren't pajamas. They're multifunctional clothing that can be used for both sleepwear, lingerie, and outdoor go.
Lingerie?
There
Oh
it
look,
is.
Every Girl, that's not the guy. I literally only like one of those songs, but we're going to the gig.
If they don't play that song,
Oh no,
is it their biggest song?
It's their biggest song. They have to play the song.
We have to play it.
They have to play it. This was so good. I know you can't see me, but
What do you mean can't see us? Oh, it's
nobody
so dark.
could see. It's so dark. But this was such a great show. I had such a great. I'm so glad we came.
Yeah, it was really good.
Almond had such a great time as
I
well.
like the supporting acts as well.
Yeah, supporting act Trash had Trash Boat.
Trash Boat.
Trash Boat was so good. And of course Happy Rail just dominated everything. We wanted to stay behind because Trash Boat were selling their merch.
They called out the system and said, don't buy merchandise here, buy it with us separately, because they just take half our money basically. So they called out this system on the show, in the show.
Yeah, that
Very
was
rebellious.
awesome. And I was looking forward to it, and we saw the queue just now, and if we stay to take a picture and get merch from them, we'll be late for the last train, and you know,
Then our queen will be sad.
everyone was sad. So because we live so far, we lose out on opportunities like that. But maybe next. Or I'll just order like a t-shirt from their site directly.